Good morning, everybody. Welcome to 4Wheel Parts. I'm all terrific, and this is the install of the 6-pod rock light system, KC HiLiTES. This is the red underglow that I'm going to be using to replace the lights that are underneath my Jeep. And if I get creative, I might take one or two of these and place them somewhere else, like, for example, underneath this hood. But that's what we're putting in today. That's it. That's for you. Yeah, go ahead.
Basically, it's got a nutsert in the body of the car. What we'll do is we'll probably use that to bolt these down so you get that nice downward illumination.
We're just gonna wire one up and see how bright it is so I can kind of decide where I want to put them, because we don't have to have 6 underneath. They're supposed to have 4, but I went and got 6.
You want to come over here? I've got
more is always better, Walter.
Exactly. Okay. Got a nice little aura over here. Hey, you know what I might do? I might just turn on the underglow that I have right now so you can actually see with your eyes how they compare. So I've had an underglow system in here for, shoot, over a year, and I'm wanting to replace it with something better. So I want to see if the KC lights are better.
It may give you a little bit more once you get both of them on there, but you know, with the third one, I'm sure it would be a lot more.
You know what I might do? I might just keep them both.
Okay.
Because there's no reason to take off what I have. This is a light bar that I have underneath right now, and really what I want from these KC HiLiTE rock lights is a light system that I can control within my S-Pod in my Jeep, because this one that I have is a universal kit, and it's dependent on its own module that has to be put somewhere else in the Jeep. I can't get to it from where I'm sitting. So I'll go ahead and keep it there because there's no reason to get rid of it since it works. But I'm gonna be adding this KC rock light system that I'll be able to control from my S-Pod.
Actually, I think we can go right through here, as long as we loom it where they can't chafe on there. And then go here. Let's see what. Let's put that one on the other side and hook the wires up to it, and we'll see if we can give them a look as to what that's going to be. That's a great location right there. I don't know if we can mimic that on the other side.
That is pretty cool. What do you think? You think they should go underneath the wheel wells, or they should go underneath the Jeep? Because I do have underglow under there right now. That's why they think they should put it underneath the wheel wells.
Wheel wells, yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Dave says wheel wells.
that's where I would go.
That's a cool idea to have it in that grill, but we just tried it. It's not really visible.
Yeah, it's not a lot of light, but it's going to have an accent lighting in it.
Yeah, and then I could save those other two for worst case scenario, that grill, but probably in the front hood of the grill or something like that.
One in each wheel well, and we'll start with that and see what it looks like.
All right.
Hide that one up in here. I think we can probably do, if we need to, we can do a bracket.
Okay.
You're familiar with the wheel well. If we run a self-tapper in there, it comes up through the carpet on the inside. It's all single wall, right? Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Wait till you see this thing.
Wait, hold on. What are you talking about?
Okay, here's what I'm thinking right here. We'll drill a hole, bolt that there, bolt that up, and then done and done. Look at this! I can tap things.
Yeah, I kind of decided that some of the bigger hammers.
No, I prefer the bigger hammer.
Bigger hammers may be a little too much for certain things. So that's what that is.
Nah, this one's just about right. If we run a self-tapping screw into your aluminum inner fender, you can put it in maybe once or twice, and then the threads will strip out. So if we put a nutsert in here, that's going to make it a little more durable for the long term. We'll just drill a hole and we'll push this in here. We've got a special tool that goes in and actually compresses this to where it locks on both sides, and that'll give you a permanent solution for basically a blind nut is what category that would fall under. So.
Hey Jake, Walter said you were right about something.
I didn't say that.
So first thing we're going to do is we're going to center punch the middle of the hole that we marked so that the drill bit doesn't want to walk as much. Ooh, shiny.
Yeah, I think it's a good corner to put it in.
Yeah, this is going to be a weird angle.
It's good though, because no one's going to accidentally look up at that diode for one. You know, it'll be safe up there, and
right?
Should probably illuminate that well pretty well. Since you got all the holes in, what's the next step?
So now that I've got all the nutserts and the holes drilled, Probably the next thing to do would be to run the wires, so, you know, more boring wiring.
Yeah.
So we're probably just gonna skip that, or, you know, simulate some explosions or something in the background, I don't know.
Point to where you want an explosion to go.
Preferably not, let's focus on this corner where there's...
Okay, make an explosion. Just imagine one. Good job with that explosion that you totally did by yourself.
Man. Now all we really need to do is just make this look nice and go over to here. So, really not that big of a deal. This is for anyone out there that thought electrical was completely boring.
Yeah, we got some fire.
Open flames. Ta-da!
So now that all of the four, there's only 4 rock lights. What about the other 2?
I don't know, we'll have to come up with something.
Forgot about those. Anyway, we got the 4 in the fenders. They're set up here, and we're gonna connect them to this S-Pod and put it on slot number 1 with the other red. So they're right there. We get to test it now. Sweet. All right. Let's take a look at this one over here. Yeah. All right, so we have 4 of the rock lights in. We have 2 more, and my hope was to use them as underglow. So I'm gonna use them as rock lights for the fenders. And then with the other 2, what I really wanted to do was have some kind of interior glow on the grill. Unfortunately, with my grill and this supercharger radiator, there's like no room to illuminate from inside. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to put the lights out here to shoot back at the grill. So we came up with an idea for how we're going to mount the 2 rock lights, for example. Sorry, Chris.
Nope,
just like that. So they're pointing back at the grill. We're going to take off this bracket and put in an L bracket underneath, and then we can join the power of this red one right here, which is part of the rock light system. So we're going to join the rock lights onto this. We won't even have to do any wiring right there. It'll all be right there.
Where are you mounting them? Oh,
Where did I
Snap.
mount them?
look at that.
A ninja.
That's pretty neat, actually. Yeah, have it facing back towards.
I wish my toy cars lit up like this one does.
You go into Hot Wheels cars, man, I'd be good at that.
Yeah, dude. Look at that.
Hey, he's smiling over here. He's smiling. No, he's smiling.
No, I'm not.
I'm not smiling.
I'm not smiling.
I'm not smiling. That's where the explosion goes.
So this was in here before. You got the 2 back here to illuminate the grill. And of course we have them inside of the fenders. So that is 6 diodes. Of course we could have used any amount, especially with our switch pod. But we went ahead and complemented the lights that were already underneath the Jeep. So at night, I'll have just that much more. Well, everybody, that is the 6-piece rock light kit from HiLiTES. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're interested in that part, it is in the description for you to look at. Next time we'll be back here again at 4 Wheel Parts for another mod video, so look forward to that. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.